Good evening, everybody. Sorry we're running a little bit late here. Um, I wish I could say it was technical issues, but it was,
Oh,
I don't
probably
know,
was.
Just half
adult
technical
things.
issues.
Anyway, welcome to another edition of Corporate Crash Course. I am your host and gaze master, Cody, as we play some more, Mission Impossible. I don't know why I blanked on that, at the moment there. I'm joined by my four friends again, as always, since we have the inevitable Zoe back, as always.
The inevitable.
And before we get started, I figured we'd return to our, our long forgotten but most famous section of our plays, which is the T and TTRPGs. We have a lovely new T from Nick this time.
Yeah, which I gotta say, Cody, I appreciate you nailing kind of your T's and getting them nice.
No. This was from Nick this time, Chris. It wasn't me.
Well, I was gonna say, Nick definitely did a good job with the packaging. It's like nice, nice green and everything. And I gotta say, also too, like the matching mug, like that is a nice. Like that is a nice touch. I gotta say, you didn't.
You're gonna step up your game, Cody, to match Chris's.
That's the peak of that bit. You are never going to make this bit any better than that. You've
Wait till he starts hiring actors.
You've nailed it. I'm
That's
I'm
a 10 out of
stunned.
10 from me, Chris.
Yeah. Just absolutely
guys,
stunned.
I think we could call it a night. We've hit the peak of the stream.
That's right. We just gotta call it there.
No. We are continuing this trudge through terrible James Bond parodies that Cody does not put enough effort into. And we reach our third Sean Connery movie of the what would 6 movies be? Sex trilogy? Hex trilogy? Hexology? I don't know.
It'd be
Anyway,
I guess.
Yeah, anyway, we're on the third one, which for those of you in the know is Goldfinger. And so as such, I am calling tonight's session Goldcheddar in recognition.
Liquid gold.
He's the man.
Yep. So that's where we're gonna start. How are you guys feeling? You excited?
I'm definitely excited.
Oh yeah, and
Yes.
much as we say one thing about Zoe being back on the stream, maybe we'll keep it on the rails this time. Now that Richard is back in the crew.
Yeah, last time.
Hold on, is Richard the one keeping us on task? No, I didn't have a chance to catch up. I meant to, and I didn't end up doing it yet.
Nick confronted the bad guy with a pen and proceeded to stab him 47 times in the chest.
That was after I tried to fight a waiter with a butter knife.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
For all the times that people think I'm the unhinged one.
Oh no, Nick definitely beat you out that time.
Yeah,
it's on my identity card.
See,
apparently Russell has been
true.
keeping him trapped in line.
Yeah, last time got nuts.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm not the wild card or if it's just that me not being here making everybody look sane just really brought out the crazy.
I like to think that
I like that theory.
I like to think that you guys are just a team of wild cards.
Well, that's... Am I just so outrageous that when I'm not here, you realize how crazy everyone else is?
No, I think basically we're just a house of cards, and as soon as one of us is gone, everything else comes collapsing down.
That's it. With the law of averages, as long as there's 4 of us here, one of us will feel the guilt, and
I was just kind of thinking that, or it's the fact that you guys need to be like paired up properly. So when there's three of you, one of you is like left dangling. So that's why Nick was just pure insanity last week. Chris and Mike.
So
were
Mike and Chris were
keeping
keeping
in
each
check,
other in
yeah.
line, and then Nick was completely untamed.
I did fail a lot of flips too, which contributed.
Yeah, our cover was blown a few times.
Oh no. Well, we'll see if Richard can keep the gang together this time.
I hope so. I hope so. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling on how I'm gonna start this.
Should we be telling Richard about our unfortunate housing situation at this point?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Didn't I stay back at our apartment?
Well,
Well,
if you remember, it's not actually our apartment.
Well, it's basically our apartment. We've been staying there. Finder
Well-
keepers, right?
Well, that's so, you know, the guy we live with, Agent Omega.
Yeah. Yep. What about him?
I imagine
He's
you guys are telling Richard this story at home, so you're back at the apartment.
packing.
We're just waiting for the snacks.
Tony is most definitely dragging the body with him.
Who's
all the way
Tommy?
from wait, all the way from like the train in I'm trying to remember the name of the country.
The train that was going from
I wanna say to
Istanbul
Prague
to
or something.
Paris.
Oh,
And you dragged it all the
Dragged
way
the
back.
body from Paris.
I guess we jumped off the train without his body, so I guess not.
Oh, fine.
So, what happened to our roommate?
Well, our roommate has been well, imagine this chip right here. This chip exists.
Yeah, it does. Oh,
Now the chip is gone.
if we look at the calendar, how many squares until we have to pay rent?
I don't know. We'll say 5.
Oh, we got lots of
We
time
need
before we have to
more.
worry about anything.
As you guys are discussing this, you hear keys in the front door lock.
I thought you said he was
It's
dead.
the imposter.
he's
Oh,
back from the
Did we
dead.
kill him too?
No, you didn't
No.
kill. You didn't kill Bames.
Oh,
Should I grapple hook us to the ceiling and we hang out up there?
That sounds
No,
safe.
Sounds like
I'm
Yeah.
gonna block the door.
I,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and hold it closed.
Okay. Flip for it.
Grapple. I'll hug the other two and grapple hook up.
No.
No. Okay. So
Someone grab
you
him on
feel
the way.
somebody like push a little bit, and then kind of give quickly, but then really put their shoulder in it, and you kind of get like swung back behind the door. And the three of you up top see somebody, see a man in his late 20s, I assume, dashing good looks, long blonde hair, wheel a suitcase into the apartment, just kind of like take a look around, and you hear him basically mutter something like, "Jesus, guy lived in a dump."
Yeah, love dumps.
We don't recognize this guy.
No, he's a new person to you.
How did he have a key to our
He
apartment?
closes the door behind him without looking behind him.
While Tony's just flat up against the wall.
He wheels
Maybe.
the luggage over into the living room, and then you hear a knock at the door.
I'm gonna try to
Our closet?
signal Tony. yeah.
Yes, there's a closet about
I'm-
2 feet to your left.
I'm gonna get in the closet.
Okay, Flip.
Oh God,
Scurry.
no!
Oh no!
Okay. You slip and you're not gonna make it to the closet, but there is a jacket on the floor that you somehow
Is it like a trench
sneak
coat?
under.
We could trench. I could trench
Yeah,
coat
sure.
it by myself.
Sure.
I-
He
He
barely looks
toddler?
though, and doesn't really notice you doing that. And he opens the door, and you guys see that there's a mailman at the door. He hands him a small package. The man signs for it, and then closes the door as he brings the package back inside.
That better not be our snack delivery.
Is there any writing
Doesn't
on the
look like it.
package?
It's too small of a box. There's a lot of writing. It's very small, and you can't really tell from here how much writing there is, or even if it's writing, I guess, because it's small and very
I
far.
think it says explosives on it.
Oh, that must be for me.
Yeah.
He quickly opens it up and pulls out a small tape player.
A bomb.
And he presses play, and it says, Agent Omega, welcome to the world of agency. Your first mission is going to be an incredibly dangerous one. We're sending you out after the known terrorist Auric Goldcheddar, who we believe to be in leagues with Bames John. What they're up to this time, anybody can guess. All we know is that they're messing around with the Missouri cheese caves. So quick, get yourself packed, get out there, and help us solve this mystery.
Guys,
Just take yourself
over
a shot
there.
for 30 seconds. He kind of throws it on the bed and he's just like, ah. Never stops, I guess. And he turns, grabs the suitcase, walks out the door, and locks it behind him.
Told you that box had explosives in it.
I think we're
anything
missing the
explode?
main point here. Cheese. There's a mention
Mm.
of cheese.
We should probably get after that suitcase.
Mhm.
Because wherever that
Absolutely.
suitcase goes, it's going to the cheese.
Don't worry, guys. I have the coat already.
Okay,
Into the coat.
into the coat.
Down.
I don't know where your apartment is. What city do you guys live in?
I don't know, whatever city Omega lives in.
Yeah. Oh
Think
well, you know what?
raccoons
It
know
doesn't
cities?
matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Boston? I don't know.
Sure. You guys travel by map to the airport, where you see Omega getting on a plane to Missouri.
Wait, does he look like Omega?
No,
No. Okay.
In a replace.
not like your Omega.
That's yeah.
Our Omega got some cosmetic surgery done. Do we have a passport?
Wow. It's never been a problem before.
You don't have a passport.
Maybe we could
It's
sneak somebody
the
else's.
60s. Do we really need a passport?
Hmm. True. Let's get on this plane.
Just
Okay.
tell them we're going on to say bye to a relative, and then we'll go into the bathroom and.
I think it's the 60s. We never established what time period we're actually playing this in.
Yeah, especially
We're gonna
since
go
we
with that
talk about
brand
like
anyway.
I think we know.
this is the first time we're establishing the time period of all this.
Yep.
We looked at a calendar. We should know.
People were smoking on the train last time.
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll be
Okay,
taking the smoking section of the plane.
Fine. We'll at least say it's pre 9/11 era, airport security.
Mm.
So you guys wandering in your trench coat basically can get all the way up to the gate, without much hassle. Except who's the feet?
I am.
Flip.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, no problem. Your head or your face, I assume, is following the beautiful blonde hair through the airport.
Just keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, and you see him approach a counter, take out a small booklet from his pocket with a longer piece of paper. He hands it to a lady who takes it, does something, and then hands it back to him, and then he continues to walk through.
Do we have a
Shit,
piece
we
of
don't
paper?
have.
Check the trench coat pockets.
Yeah.
Flip, see if you're lucky.
All right. I am lucky. I got it.
Ooh.
Okay, you find an old receipt, which looks to be about the right length and size as a piece of paper.
Yeah, we got one too.
And you find you need a book too.
Pocket notebook.
Check the other pocket, maybe see if there's
You
a
find
booklet.
a
Sir
pamphlet
Ian
on smoking
Fleming.
awareness.
Uh,
No, you
Talking about
find a
all the health
pamphlet.
benefits.
Yes, on smoking awareness. It looks a little bigger than the other guy's book, but yeah.
It says airport book right on it. This should be fine.
Okay. Are you guys just gonna try and go through, or are you gonna try and sneak around another way?
We have the paperwork. We're fine.
Yeah, we'll go through.
Okay.
Yeah.
You approach, and the lady looks at you and is just kind of like, "Hello, good morning, sir. Can I see your passport and your ticket, please?" Okay. She looks at it, kind of. Sir, I'm sorry, that's not a passport.
I'm the hand. This is not my problem.
Should I
Okay,
kick her,
I'm gonna-
boss?
No, don't kick. We need.
I'm gonna
I
kick
think
her.
we need to.
Okay, Flip.
Yes.
Yeah, you kick her in the shin, and for a split second, she kind of like leans down to grab her shin and like looks towards the ground. As your
Okay.
little raccoon foot ducks back under the trench coat, and then you're gonna run down the down the
I
gangway.
said
Yep.
we're gonna have to book it. Cheese it.
I'll go wherever the legs take me, I guess.
Okay. You go running down the gangway, and she doesn't have time to give chase, I guess. Again, this is pre 9/11 era airport security, so who cares really? And you get to the plane. You walk through the big door, and a stewardess is kind of standing there, just kind of like, "Hello, sir. Can I take your ticket? Can I help you to your seat?" Okay, so you're gonna have to flip for that.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, she's kind of like, okay, and lets you kind of look down into the plane. God, we're really going for this now, I guess. There are only like 12 rows of seats. There are 2 chairs on either side of the aisle. It's about 50% full.
So we need to find the nearest available seat that's closest to the new blonde guy that we saw before.
You're the only one that
You
can
see
see,
him.
so.
You see him sitting about 10 rows back. He is in a window seat, and there's nobody beside him currently.
Okay. I say we sit
Perfect.
right next to him.
Done. I'm gonna go sit next to him.
Okay. He is reading a book. Does not even look up to acknowledge you.
For
Ooh,
us to
what's
sit,
he reading? He's reading a book called Spycraft. That's strange.
is Mike standing on the floor?
I
while
assume so.
Nick and I sit, and then Chris is on our shoulders.
Probably. Which
Yeah,
I'm
I
also just
imagine it.
realizing, since both of you are one arm each, it's like one, then two, and then one.
I feel like the two of
That's
us
why I'm
are
on the
the
bottom.
same size as the one on the bottom, though.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's a.
That's true.
We're just a big torsoed fella.
I have a lot of mats in my fur that make me look bigger, but
Yeah, I feel like both of us are kind of scrawny raccoons, especially compared to Mike's raccoon. So the two of our raccoons make one of Mike raccoons. So we look pretty proportional if you think about it.
yeah, it's just like a
We just have an hourglass figure.
So I'm gonna skip ahead so that we can get to kind of the main event.
Can we get
Even though I
peanuts on
want to
plane?
continue, I want to continue to play you guys playing like doing the airplane, but I think this would become our whole session, and that kind of
Absolutely, it
negates
would.
my
Yeah.
my whole thing. So you guys get to Missouri, get off the plane. Um, Omega checks into a hotel. I'm assuming you guys don't really care about having a hotel room.
Is there a
Whatever, we'll
dumpster
deal with
outside
that.
the hotel?
Of course, there's a dumpster outside the hotel.
Can we do some dumpster diving?
Of course.
Think we just found our room.
Look at this, guys. Luxury. Like, see, you got like some
Jeez, even the
course
hotel-
there.
All the half-eaten
And a few hours later, you see your new Agent Omega come out of the front of the hotel, dressed in a suit, get into a taxi.
Okay, we need to pursue that taxi.
Let's jump on the bumper. I shoot it
Or
with my grappling
underneath.
hook.
Yes. So you guys fly towards the taxi and end up on the bumper. This is Missouri, so
Wait,
nobody
yeah.
finds it strange that 4 raccoons are sitting on the bumper of a taxi cab.
We suddenly playing
Trench coat
Brass
flapping in
Bandas?
the wind.
Yes. And you pull up to the sun is kind of starting to set, so it's a little like more scenic, I guess. But the taxi leaves the city and ends up going down a dirt road, eventually stopping at what looks like, for all intents and purposes, like a cave entrance. So there's a large like vault-like door that is open currently. There is light spilling out, and there are 2 armed guards manning the door, currently like talking to people who they then let inside, just past them. And Agent Omega gets out of the car. He approaches the men with the guns, hands them a slip of paper, and they look at it. They look at each other. They nod. They give it back to him, and he walks in past the door.
Boy, these papers really just get you in anywhere.
Yeah, do we have any more papers in the pockets?
No, flip for
I
it.
assume.
Let's find out. Yes.
Yes. You pull out a giant movie ticket stub for Snow White.
Hmm.
Oh, it's a 60s re-release of Snow White.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it says Blackwater on it. Let's go.
Okay.
So, how do you guys want to approach?
I imagine We'll walk up. Probably do like a knowingly nod.
Okay, so you're trench coated.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you're approaching the guys with the guns, and you're gonna nod, and you're just trying to like walk past them.
I'll hold up the piece of paper.
Okay.
Kind of like keep it moving.
Okay. So first of all, with the way that you're approaching, the susometer is definitely going to go up. You saw the people before you stop and hand them the paper, and the fact that you're basically just trying to like rush past them, they kind of like immediately step in front of you, just like, whoa, no, 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 hold on, come back here. We need to see your invitation, sir.
I'll hold it up, but I'll drop it before they grab it. So it falls with the grab.
Okay, flip.
God. Come on. No.
Oh.
So you go to drop it, and it's so big that it kind of like slowly floats down. And so one of them is able to like bend down very kind of quickly and grab it without really taking his eyes off you. And come back up. It's just kind of like, you dropped this, and this isn't an invitation.
Ah. Oh, okay.
Start patting down my other pockets. Turn a pocket inside out, and then just give it like a but one arms because I'm only one of the arms.
Sir, how about we let's go over behind this rock and talk about this.
Okay.
One starts
We
trying
need
to
to
like
come up.
lead you over.
I think we
Uh-oh.
need a quick distraction.
The
I'll
crazy
go
and
along.
wild.
Yeah, let's
Now you
let
go
this man
along.
escort us out of sight.
Yep. he brings you over behind a rock and immediately is kind of like, all right, sir, so just tell me who you're working for. Yes, you guys are out of sight of the other guy.
Okay. I would like to lunge out of the trench coat and
I'm gonna bite his ankle.
okay,
Okay.
you're going for the ankle. I feel like I'm at gun level. I should probably go for the gun arm.
Okay. Flip. Both of you are gonna have to flip for it.
Yes. I'm gonna push this.
No. I'm also going
Okay.
to push.
Okay.
That's 2 yeses.
And I got a 50-50, so
Okay. So I was gonna say, so Mike definitely goes for his ankle, and I was gonna make the reason that you failed that the ankle bite connects, and he kind of leans down, which kind of screws up your initial trajectory. But as you're sailing through the air, you kind of like latch onto his shoulder and like spin around and then clamber down and are able to get him to drop the gun by scratching the shit out of his arm and his hand. Okay, now what are you guys gonna do? He dropped
Do
the
we have
gun.
something?
He is now very injured on his ankle and his forearm.
I want to check his pockets.
I'm gonna take the butt of the gun and try to knock him out.
Okay, flip.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. Yes.
Oh,
hey,
okay.
nice.
It's like a small Uzi, so there's not a ton of mass to it, but you kind of like get up and you get him on the side of the temple and just enough force that he keels over.
I rifle through all his pockets and take whatever is.
Okay.
Presumably he had some
you
pizza.
you find he's got a radio. He's got I don't know, he's got like some kind of a list, a piece of paper. He's got some extra bullets in one of his pockets.
No tickets he's taken from anyone?
Well, as you saw when with Omega, he tends to give them back.
Okay.
So do we just shoot the other one?
Jesus.
Or we could shoot the other one, or we could go a bit down, wait for another person with a ticket to come and shoot that. And take their ticket.
guess that
Or
works too.
we could wear this guy's coat over top of our trench coat.
Mm.
Oh, there we go.
Double coating.
Double coating.
We could split up
Sure the
and
other
do a
guard
2
knows
and
what
2.
we're
We could do a 2 and
Could
2,
do a
one
2 and
trench
2.
coat, one
Ooh.
guard, and have the guard escort the trench coat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You look shorter.
That's the next level thinking there.
I think we could pull it off. In worst case, we got a gun.
Okay. So one of you are wearing the, two of you are wearing the trench coat. It is dragging on the floor because you're much shorter.
Mhm.
And the other two of you have put on this man's outfit, which is kind of like a weird, kind of steely blue color with like a weird orange kind of belt. It's also pretty big because you're two raccoons. He wasn't an overly big person, but he was definitely bigger than you. All right. So basically, your plan is to look like you're walking a prisoner kind of past.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who is in the stolen outfit, stolen guard's outfit?
Nick, do you want to be the
Not-
face of the stolen guard with the arm and the gun, and I'll be the feet? So that the face is the same on the other one?
Do you want me to have the gun? Because I was gonna go for it, but then Russell grabbed it first.
It would make sense that the guy that had the gun when he went around the rock came back with the gun.
Well, yeah, I would at least give the gun to whoever is being the other guy.
But you could have Tony be the face, or hell, you could have Richard be the face.
Yeah, I feel like Orville makes more sense as legs in this
Cool.
case.
I'll get on Orville's shoulders.
Okay, Zoe, you're gonna have to flip. For how well you sell this, because you immediately walk around the corner, and the other guard is kind of like,
Yes.
everything okay? Okay. How do you convey your story here?
I'm gonna limp a little. Like that's why I'm not so tall anymore. I don't know.
Hold the gun. Hold the gun against their back. One arm.
I'm just gonna walk.
Yeah, and look at the guy and be like,
and
and
I'm just gonna look.
through.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna look
No matter how many times I've told you, you always want to do the fighting in the dark, but it never goes well for you. Okay, look, just you know where the cells are. Take them inside. You're walking past. You enter the door. So beyond the door is a long set of stairs that go down. It's lit up in here. The walls, the ceiling, the floor, it's all white tile. Feels very like kind of sterile. After going down for about 5 minutes, for I guess, it levels out, and you end up finding yourself in a larger cavern. As you kind of like look left, look right, the whole interior space is full of rows of shelves that are full of wheels of cheese. Like absolutely full. We're talking like 10-foot ceilings, just rows upon rows of wheels of cheese.
I take a bite of one. Is it real cheddar?
You bite into the rind of one.
Yeah.
Which doesn't necessarily taste so good. But beyond that, it tastes like American cheese. So yeah, kind of cheddary.
Let's de-stress for a minute here.
Yeah, let's take a cheddar break.
You also hear some voices from deeper in the cavern.
Are we chilling now that we're off the plane?
I'm gonna say so now that you're eating some cheese.
We're cool cucumber instead of suspicious.
Yeah, okay, we'll bring the sussmeter down.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're the gaze master.
Oh, I guess after our brief chilling and we hear voices, probably go see what that's all about.
Okay.
Boss.
So you walk down some of the aisles following the voices, and you come into the center of this cavern. It's kind of almost like a large circle, I guess, overall. And kind of dead in the middle, you see a group of people standing over a very large box. It looks like it's probably about 8 feet long, kind of 3 feet wide, 3 feet tall, kind of made of metal. There's a table just to the side of it where a number of food and drink are kind of being served. And yeah, people are sitting around that table having dinner. And you're hearing a voice from the person sitting at the head of the table. He is a man who looks to be slightly older. So your Agent Omega that you saw before is, a young adult, right? Entering middle age, we would like to say, probably, right? This man looks older. He is slightly past middle aged. He's got a receding hairline. His hair is like the color of kind of white straw, kind of short, and he's got thick jowls. And he looks to be fairly kind of fat underneath his tweed suit. And he is talking to the group. You catch it in mid stride, basically saying, "How do I want to run this, gentlemen? For too long, the American government has been in control of the cheese supply of this nation. These cheese caves, as you can see, have been put in place in order to keep prices at such a rate that takes business entrepreneurs such as myself out of the equation. Makes it impossible for us to enter the market, and that is purely unfair. As a result, my men and I have set bombs in each of these locations, like this one," and he points to the big box in the center of the room, in various cheese caves around the nation. And when we are done in about 2 hours' time, they will explode, eliminating the government's iron grip over the cheese supply within this nation. And thus, I, Auric Goldcheddar, will be able to swoop in and help supply the nation that is in such dire need. As he says that, a little mouse comes out of his pocket in his tweed suit and kind of like runs down his arm, and he, like, without even missing a beat, kind of levels out his arm and has it come up onto his hand, and he starts petting it. It's wearing a little tweed suit that matches his own. It also seems to have a weird, like, slightly receding hairline that kind of matches the guy who's holding it.
Perfect.
Gentlemen, you have been brought here purely for the experience of this new world and to take part in a joint business venture, which I am proposing. You know, really, there's not much of a decision because if you don't want to take part, then my men are going to kill you. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, yes. Please enjoy the food. We will be leaving in roughly an hour's time to be far away from the bomb when it explodes. Now, I know what you're thinking too. How could a bomb of that size really destroy all of this wonderful cheese? Well, that's kind of the key. It's lovingly dirty enough so that which is not destroyed will be irradiated and thus unusable.
You guys hear that? He's gonna like destroy all this very good cheese here.
Can't let him do that.
Like-
Jeez.
Think of all
Also,
the
you're
pizzas
looking
we
around.
could eat.
You don't see Omega. He's not at the table.
Hmm.
You do see another
Omega's not-
person you recognize, though. A man
The imposter
of
Omega.
similar age with
The first
dark black
imposter Omega.
hair.
Oh, you weren't here for
he
this,
ends,
Richard, but he has a business card that says Agent Omega on it.
He ends the after Arik ends his speech. The man with the dark hair holds up his glass and goes, "Here."
So how do we disable this bomb?
It's on a timer.
we- Find it first.
It's in the
I
box.
pointed at it.
So we
it-
need.
Oh,
Hey, boss. Do we need these people gone?
Maybe let's focus on the cheese first, and then we'll circle back to that.
No, not that kind of gone. Just out of the room.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, let's see if we
Holding
can
the
get
gun.
them
No, I'm the legs.
So have we
Yeah,
not
you know-
reconglomerated into one trench coat?
Oh, we should probably reconnect, right? So we're not too short, people.
It's
Fair.
up to you guys. You wanna
Yeah,
stay too short? people?
let's.
Being two people might be beneficial, though.
You don't have the same flexibility.
I would like.
By all means, it's
Sure.
literally less weight on my shoulders.
I would like to unleash a small army of fleas upon these partygoers.
Oh,
I
nothing to do with your fleas.
So you walk past the table, kind of like shake your leg, and just kind of keep walking. I'm gonna need you to flip for how kind of nonchalantly you do that.
Okay. I talk to the fleas a little bit. Do me proud. Do me proud, little fellas.
This is the moment you've been training for.
Yeah. It's a heads.
Oh, okay. You deftly shake your leg without really anybody noticing. Now you guys are the guard, right? As you're walking past, Arik looks at you and is just kind of like, "You, go check on the prisoners." Great. Okay.
Hide
As
around
you're
the
walking
corner.
away, as you're walking away, you hear somebody at the table being like, "Anyone else get suddenly itchy?" Okay. Yeah. He kind of like gave you a bit of an indication using his head which way to maybe head for the prisoners, but I will leave it up to you if you actually went that way or not.
All right. Well, we still got like I think you said a couple hours, so it gives us time. Maybe at least pop in to see these prisoners they're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's where the new rent guy is.
Maybe.
Well, you think that all the prisoners are probably pro-cheese, and that's probably why they're prisoners. So it's probably good if we just let them all out.
That would help. I mean, maybe they could help save the cheese somehow.
Yeah.
So
If the
you
anti-cheese
walk
guys
down,
lock them up, they're probably pro-cheese.
probably. You walk down one of the aisles, and you get to the end, and you find a metal cell, kind of, haphazardly installed into the wall. There's a body lying on the floor of it, in a pool of blood, staining the beautiful, luscious blonde hair. As you approach, the guard outside is just kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what happened. He kind of stepped in there, slipped, and cracked his head open on the floor.
Point at him. Do this. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Can you flip for that, Zoe?
God. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, he's kind of like, oh, good. I was
Break
looking
time
for a break.
always
Okay.
works.
And he hands you the keys to the cell. Just kind of like, make sure you lock this one up. He looks dangerous. Then walks past. He was pointing at, because I'm assuming you guys you're 2 people, right?
Yes.
So you're being followed by a guy in a trench coat.
Just no
Yeah,
questions
yeah,
asked.
so, really.
Okay. So, how many cages are there with people in them?
There's just the one, and there's nobody else in the cage except for your dead Agent Omega.
Oh, he's dead?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's in a
that
pool of his
explains
own
the
blood.
pool of blood.
I'll open it up and I'll rifle through his pockets.
Okay. You find a pen, a small pistol, a little like metal kind of pill shaped object.
Hmm.
Got it.
Can I have the pen again?
No.
I give Warfel the pen.
Okay. Well, looks like we're on our own with this one, so we will figure it.
That party should be over by now. Maybe we can go open that box.
Yeah, let's go check back on that.
Cool.
Okay, you
Other box.
stealthily start heading back towards the center. And yes, dinner is finishing up. People are starting to make for the exit.
Are they scratching?
Oh yeah, a lot. Just like, I don't know what happened. Like, I know I'm lactose intolerant, but I didn't think there was anything in that meal. Like, this never really happens to me. This feels really weird.
Oh, that's why they're blowing up the cheese. It's personal.
Yes.
Honestly, I've never heard of a lactose intolerant person that doesn't go wild for cheese. So, flawed story writing right there.
As we're leaving, I turned to Orville and be like, man, it really paid off that you train those fleas.
Those are some of my best. I'll miss them.
We'll mourn for their
Flashbacks to
loss later.
Orville. Flashbacks to Orville talking to his fleas.
So as you guys see, oh no, because you basically see everybody like heading down kind of one of the halls of cheese, effectively back towards the entrance. There's a guard kind of standing around here, scratching madly, just kind of manning the bomb.
I'm gonna kick him.
So we still...
You kick him? Okay. Flip.
So that was a question
Oh,
for Russell.
I was
kick
planning
the
to tell
box.
him it's break time.
It's
Yeah,
less
well,
fun
I'm
than
trying to
picking
approach and
up.
pull the break time thing again.
Breaking
Try break
leg time.
That doesn't work.
See,
break
once
Orville
before
knows
it-
what's going on.
Okay, all
So,
right.
Okay.
so we'll mosey up to him. Point him.
So Zoe, you're gonna flip. You're gonna flip first.
Yes.
Okay. He's just kind of like, oh, geez. I
Break
mean,
time always works.
if I wasn't scratching so much, or I wasn't feeling so itchy, I would probably fight you on it. But I can't right now when he bolts off in a random direction.
Needs ointment.
Okay,
It's just you guys in the ball.
all right. Let's figure this
So,
out.
Anyone know how to disable one of these things?
Hmm.
Because all I'm good
Wow.
for is rifling through pockets and telling people it's break time.
I could try to
What?
break it.
Well, lucky for me, I happen to snag these very detailed blueprints off one of the guys there.
Okay. He pulls out a massive blueprint from the pocket of the trench coat, like unrolls it on top of the bomb. Or on the ground, I guess.
Yeah.
But now I really want to understand. I want to see if you guys can read it.
Tony knows how to
probably
read,
should.
remember?
I can read, absolutely.
Of course.
What do you need me to read, boss?
Okay.
The pictures on the
See
paper.
Yeah, see if you can find the off switch on this thing.
All right. Let's see here. Off. Well, this one says cheese, so I have to assume we don't want to touch that one. So we want this other one. It says stop.
I can only hope that he's actually right and that says stop.
I believe him.
Have I lied to you before?
Yeah, he's never been wrong before.
He's never been
Yeah,
wrong.
The ledger is straight, yeah.
Remember when he read that box that said vehicle parts?
Yeah, we never did find them, but I know they were there.
They were
Yeah.
there.
They were there. No, it's
Okay.
because they were committing fraud, remember?
Right, it was
Tax evasion.
tax evasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But first, you gotta figure out how to get into the box to get at the bomb.
Oh.
Tony can just
Well, we
open
know
the
the
box.
stop spot is over here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try and break. Is there a lock or a hinge or something I can just break?
Yeah, flip.
Worst case, we'll just get Orville to chew a hole into it or something.
Yes.
Okay, so the top lid connects with a little bit of an overhang, and there is a lock kind of right at the edge. And you are able to kind of like pry at it, I guess, and like apply enough pressure that it kind of eventually pops. And so the lid of the thing pops open.
Got it, boss.
Now what you're looking at on the inside seems to look like the blueprints that you were looking at before.
I'll go and I'll flip the switch that says stop on the blueprints.
Okay, you're gonna flip.
Flip to
I'm gonna flip.
read.
No.
Push.
So when you
All right,
opened
I'll
it,
push. This does feel like a push
Okay.
time. All right, here we go. No.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Oh,
so
no.
two things happen. First one, when you got the lid open, you're hearing it kind of like tick, 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 like a clock ticking down. And as you flip the toggle button that says stop, the ticking keeps happening. And then at
Oh,
the
that's
same
not too bad.
time, you hear a voice behind you saying, "What do you think you're doing?"
Oh no!
I'm going to ignore the
turn
voice
around.
and try flipping the other switch that says break on it.
Okay, flip.
When
I'm-
while he's doing that, I'm gonna pivot around on my raccoon right here and look at him and be like,
Oh, he
That's
got
a
it.
yes.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know if you can actually make that out on the camera, but it says
Not really.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. So you flip the switch, and the ticking stops. And as Zoe as you turn around, you see Goldcheddar standing there at the end of the aisle, starting to look like he's bearing down on you.
Is it just one guy, just him?
It's just him.
Or we'll get him.
I lunge with the pen. Who has the revolver, by the way?
I do.
Oh,
It's in
yeah.
our trench coat. It's in our suit that we're in.
Okay.
I'm going
what's Orville
for.
doing with the pen?
I'm gonna go for the calf. Try and stop him from moving.
You try and stab him in the calf? Oh god.
I mean, that's about as high as I can reach. I'm not a very big raccoon.
I just drop that.
Heads.
Okay. So you run over and just stab him in the calf. He falls to the ground immediately, or to his knees at least. Gripping at his thigh, or gripping at his calf. I'm just picturing the scene from The Evil Dead with the pencil, but with the pen, and I really don't like it. Or we'll just go into town on the guy's calf. Okay, he has fallen down and is trying to like grab at you and grab at the pen.
Okay, I think now's a good time to shoot him.
Russell's got the other gun, right?
Now that Orville is in the line of fire, is a great time to shoot him.
I mean, not you, him. I mean, avoiding you, hitting Goldcheddar.
Do it, Russell. Shoot him.
Okay, flip for it.
I'm gonna try to do this carefully without hitting
Orville.
you. Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Oh no, this is
no. I'm gonna maybe try to push that one. Just to.
Okay.
Here we go. Nope. That is
Nope.
Catastrophe.
no, that's not gonna do it.
The gun, you try and like aim, stick your tongue out, and you fire, but you fire wide the one way, and you fire again, and you fire wide the other way. It starts like clicking a lot. You can't seem to get any bullets to come out again.
Okay, we need the other gun fast.
I will take the pistol I have and attempt to shoot the man.
Okay.
Yes.
You shoot him. Where do you shoot him? Where do you want to shoot him?
Anywhere that Orville is not.
Well,
I feel like I don't have great control of this gun. I'm just a little guy.
Considering it's like a 60s, basically a parody of a 60s movie, it's got to be like in the chest where he's like
in the chest, and there's no blood, and he just immediately is like, oh!
Dramatic death.
The blood starts coming out his mouth.
And then stares at you and just says, nature always wins. And then you see the mouse scurry out of his pocket and go running down the aisle.
Where
Can I get that mouse?
We heard that before.
We have. We need to get that mouse quickly. See if we can get some answers out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the mouse. Okay.
Orville's closest.
Oh no, it's a tails. I don't know if I want to push this one.
He scurries away and is able to like basically scurry underneath one of the shelves. And so he evades you.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna toss the shelf. Knock it over.
You can't. It's like bolted into the ground and also like got multiple tons of cheese on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a shelf in the room with the bomb.
So
no, like a bookshelf.
It's all one room. No.
Gotcha. It's one of those. One of those shelves. My bad.
All good.
I think that's mission success. We take a few wheels of cheese home to the apartment.
What about the
There
other
was
bomb?
other cheese in danger. Yeah.
Oh, there's other cheese in danger? Where? Is there a map?
Is there a map?
Well, we're gonna say that you guys did it. That was it for that one. You guys end up going home and you read in the newspaper. Mysterious agency
I take
saves
as many wheels
American
of
cheese
cheese as
problem. And it's an article about how some wonderful vigilantes were able to defuse 6 different bombs in 6 different locations at the same time in that evening. You were a piece of a larger whole in stopping.
That's a lot of raccoons.
This issue.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I gotta say, we're pretty good at.
I make a throne out of the wheels of cheese I brought home. And I sit on it.
So you're back home in Boston with your 10 wheels of cheese, I guess. And yeah, that's the end of this adventure for the moment.
You know what would
zoom
go
out.
great with this cheese?
Pepperoni.
Mountain
Some
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And chips.
Richard will go up to the calendar and take the marker and cross off the next day to the red.
I'm gonna have a garage sale with all of the human furniture.
Yeah.
Ooh.
First of the month, the landlord's coming to the door because, you know, it's the 60s, so.
So before we end today's session, we zoom out, and the camera focuses on a boat sailing somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, we'll say. And the next thing that shows up on screen is a man sitting in a chair with a cat in his lap. He strokes the cat. The camera does not show his face. It just shows the cat in his lap as he strokes the cat, and his other hand grips a fist tightly as we hear him say, "Another action foiled. This is unacceptable." And the camera pans up to a fish tank behind him, where a blowfish sits with a scar across its right eye. And that's the end of today's session.
Oh, it's amazing.
Man, the thought thickens.
The star?
Blowfish.
Well,
That's so
Oh.
good.
God.
So, anybody have any questions or want to review what we did today?
well, I feel like I know where this is heading.
Really? You predicted that you were going to have a shootout in a cheese mine in Missouri?
Okay, that wasn't in my bingo
That's
card
about
for
right.
tonight.
If I bite down on the little metal pill-shaped thing that was in that guy's pocket, what happens?
It beeps.
Each time I chomp, or just
No.
the one?
The first time you chomp, it like beeps. And then it kind of like sporadically beeps.
Oh, you activated a
every, like, few
transponder.
seconds.
Yeah, a few hours later,
We're
a
gonna have
SWAT
another
team
new
drops in.
Agent Omega.
They break into the Omega mansion and just find a group of raccoons standing over wheels of cheese. Like,
You know, my cheese throne chewing on this little metal pill thing.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing this week. Next week, we're going to be back with some more Mission Impossible, I guess, as we continue to work our way through. Next week, we hit Thunderball. So everybody get excited for that one.
I can't wait to hear the pun name for it.
I I don't have it right now. I gotta watch.
Yeah, you got a week.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but again, thanks everybody for playing. Thank you for watching. To any of you that are still out there. And we'll be back next week. Same crab time, same crab place for some more hijinks, I guess. So until then, take it easy.